Hey everyone, Don and Ash here,
Hello.
back for another reaction video. This time we're gonna be taking a look at a hero that we both think is super cool. Got introduced to this hero a long time ago
Yes.
in the A New Dawn cinematic. This one is Ahri, the nine-tailed fox, and we're listening to her voice lines and her champion theme. Um, as always, just excited to hear the voice lines, excited to get to know a little bit more about a character that we're stoked on,
Yes.
and take a look at the art themes because they're always sick.
Yeah, I agree. It's always nice to see these additional voice lines because we don't play the game.
Yeah.
But it always gives us a little window more into their personality and who they are, and sometimes who they're talking to. And yeah, as always, love the theme, so can't wait to get into that too.
All right, let's go.
Yasuo, I knew fate would bring us together again. The wind may die, Yasuo, but only for a moment.
I like her voice.
Yeah.
It's very just soft and friendly.
Your heart is like a warm blanket in a winter storm. Your warmth, I'll keep it close to my heart, Brahm.
Aw.
Our destiny still awaits us, Ilawi. Ilawi, all paths led us to this moment.
Owie.
I am no longer lost, Lilia, nor do I still want to forget.
Huh.
Your dreams were beautiful, Lilia. Revenge will consume you, Captain. Don't lose yourself like I did. It isn't weak to move forward, Sarah. It takes strength. Have I finally made your list, Pike? We are what our natures demand, right, Pike?
Quick.
Rakan, you and Zaya are two sides of the same heart.
Too true.
Zaya will miss you, Rakan. I know who I am now, Zaya, and I know what I need to do. Zaya, in a different life, we could have been great friends.
Huh.
Your brother
when she kills
faced
Zaya.
his demons, Yone. Time to face yours.
Ooh.
Yone, I too wore the mask of a monster, but that doesn't need to define us. I finally understand what it means to be Vestaya. We are the bridge between realms.
I was just gonna say it. I'm like, honestly, I've never made that connection, and I don't know why. And I'm just like, as soon as she said the line to Rakan and Zaya, I was like, wait a second. And I looked up at her, and I'm like, wait a second.
Yeah, she's a Messiah too. Yeah.
I'm like, dope. Okay.
Yeah.
It's so sick. I'm like, I honestly think the Vestaya might be my favorite race in the
yeah.
game because, like, okay, so Ari, Rakan, and Zaya, I really
Yeah.
like them.
Yes.
Rengar.
I was gonna say, yeah.
And Set, I'm like, oh man.
Yeah, we got a good roster going on
Absolutely.
here. I like so far, like, Ari feels, like she's, like, very, not whimsical, full of wisdom. Like, she's seen some things, learned some things, through some journeys that she's had to be on.
Yeah, even though to me it seems like she's young. Like, she has a young
Yeah.
personality.
Yeah.
So, but she doesn't come off like young, naive or anything like that.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do like the interactions that we've gotten so far, too.
Absolutely.
Through the characters. It's nice that we recognize most of them.
Absolutely.
I'll keep searching to find others like us. I see all that you desire. Seeing your most embarrassing moments, you know.
That was awesome.
Oh, you are trying to be funny? Cute. I'll give you the freedom you desire. I won't lose myself to you. You're not afraid of me, are you? I'll make your last moments matter.
Ooh.
Don't bother running. I'm faster. I'll show you what I'm made of. You certainly led an interesting life. Thank you for indulging me. Life is shorter than you think. I'll cherish these memories forever. A little bitter for my taste. I would never let you suffer. Refreshing. Let's go. Once more. Two tails are better than one. Or, well, you know.
9.
Yeah.
Felt good to let loose.
I don't know what it is about her lines, but they just come off so, like, humorous.
Yeah,
Like,
she's definitely like
spunky.
yeah, like very spunky, very fun.
Yeah.
Just like a little bit carefree, but again,
Yeah.
like she like
it's awesome because like I keep thinking, or the thing I keep visualizing is like, but she's in my brain she's super powerful. Like
yes.
in A New Dawn cinematic, she just like goes off and turns Super Saiyan and then like destroys Darius or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, awesome. Like, for such a character that comes off maybe a little bit frail or dainty in personality, not commanding, not it doesn't come off like super strong.
Yeah.
But she is.
Until you cross her.
Yeah.
And then she's like, all right.
Yeah.
we're done being the nice, like, cute, fun girl.
Hopefully we get to hear some of those, like just a little bit of a tone switch or something. That'd be awesome.
I know this place. Some part of me remembers. I'm older than all of you combined.
Oh,
At least I think I am. I'm not alone anymore. I can trust in others and in myself. Let's create new memories together. I've wasted an eternity standing still. It's time to move forward.
so I'm like, okay, so it's just her personality that comes off young, but I'm like, oh well, I'm like, I'm like just making up dumb things in my head to make it make sense. I'm like, well, if she has 9 tails, maybe she has like 9 lives. I'm like, I'm like, no, I would love to know how old she is. Like, you guys definitely drop that in the comments for us because that's something that's just never kind of
Come
occurred to me.
across, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're like centuries old, actually.
Yeah, that'd be super cool.
Whatever new experiences await me today, I'll meet them head on. I've fought alongside some of the best, you know, so try to keep up. The friends I've made are very strange, in a cute way. If I look back now, it's only to see how far I've come.
She's like talking about
The
fiddlesticks.
Vasani left so much behind. I will find it all.
Visani.
He truly loved me, saw me for all that I am. I'll never forget that.
What are
It
you
took
talking
me
about?
too long to realize how beautiful life can be. I've met so many new people, every one of them unique. I will always have regrets, but I won't keep running from them. I
Atta
love
girl.
myself for who I was, who I am, and who I hope to become.
100%.
This forest brings me back to my days as a kid, running with the ice foxes.
As a
The
kid.
trail the
Why so
Vasani
long?
left. I'll follow it where it takes me, and then forge my own path.
Get it?
Hidden away for so long, it's nice to finally feel the sun. No more holding back. I go after what I deserve. To
Speaking of my
stay
soul right now.
strong, I hunt, but I'm no longer afraid of losing control.
Oh.
There's beauty in even the most painful memories. Humans change over days, nature over centuries.
She is centuries here.
I
Oh.
imagined this is the path my life would take. Memories are no longer mine to steal. They're mine to make.
Steel.
Though I've been around for a while, every day brings something new. The air smells so much sweeter without the black mist. I'll
Oh.
see everything this world has to offer. Maybe I'll see him again. My ancestors died with me.
Somebody's in
Will
love.
I also be forgotten? Oh, there you are. Come to see new sights with me? Don't worry, we'll be back soon enough. Everything's more fun together, don't you think?
Yeah.
Not even cloud fruit could erase that memory.
Cloud
Cloud
fruit.
Well, that was an experience. Not my favorite. I'll remember that, you know. I may have 9 tails, but I have unlimited lives. Refreshing.
that?
Delicious. How sweet. Catch! Just for you. Feel this. Let's run. Quick as a fox. Light on my feet. Come closer. Oh, don't go. Come here often. Mwah. You're mine now. I don't bite much.
Quite
Give me your
playful.
heart. Got you. You're safe with me. What a rush. Run wild. Here I come. Breathtaking.
There's a bit of like mischievousness that I hear in her voice where I'm just like, I
Yeah.
don't know if I can trust you, Ari.
Yeah.
Come with me. It's like, nah, I'm good here. Nah, we good. Yeah, no, she's absolutely such a fun character. And like, I keep thinking like there's this lighthearted personality, but we both watched Naruto, right? And
Yeah.
I'm like, we haven't seen enough of her fox form
Fox
or her,
form, yeah.
transformed form. I literally want to see her just go off in a
Yeah.
cinematic and just like absolutely like we got a little bit of that Super Saiyan taste in A New Dawn, but it's
Yeah.
been so long.
Yeah.
That cinematic is so old. So I would just love to see Ari go off in her own updated new
I
cinematic.
totally agree. I do. I remember too, like in the A New Dawn.
Yeah.
So when we're hearing these voice lines where she's like, "Catch this," I'm picturing her where she like throws that like
Yeah.
fire. I'm gonna call it fireball. The
Yeah.
blue ball that she's got, like whips that at them.
Is that through she whips are you talking about the moment she whips it at Poison Ivy? Or the girl that reminds us of Poison
Yeah,
Ivy? I forget what
yeah.
her name is.
Yeah,
but,
when she whipped that at her. Yeah, that moment.
So sick.
And like obviously her little like kiss thing, like her little heart kiss that
Yeah.
she did is like what?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, it was to Darius and the other guy. She like completely I think it was somebody said in the comments that's her ability to get you to follow her.
Right,
Which
yeah.
that's like the mischievous part where it's like the fox is trying to like lure you into her
Yeah.
trap essentially or something. I'm like, nah, we good.
Can't outrun a fox.
Yeah, no kidding.
I carry the legacy of the Vasani. So many memories stir within me. Nature here is too quiet.
I just quickly wanted to say, I don't know if the Visani, before I forget, I don't know if the Visani are different from the Vistaya, or if the Visani is some sort of pluralized,
I was gonna say a
like
pluralized
just a
version of
yeah,
yeah.
just like referencing the Vistaya. So yeah, if you could let us know in the comments that if Vistaya are different than Visani, or if it's just like she's talking about all the Vistayans together.
I hear the wind singing. Like this forest, I am wild. So much I want to see for myself. I still remember his laugh. Every animal hungers for something. Remember this moment. Live with no regrets. I'm living my best life.
No regrets.
The world is mine to discover. I wander, but I'm not lost. I should have left home years ago. I'll have them chasing their tails.
Wonder where home is for her.
A body nourished, a soul fed.
I like
As the
that line.
seasons change, so do I. There's beauty in even the smallest moments. Mortal lives are so fleeting. I won't forget what it means to steal a life.
Heimerdinger says the same
This
thing.
place reminds me of home. I lived and live an eternity.
Ooh.
I don't play with my food. Remember this. My true nature. Shall we?
That's what I want to
I
see.
see all that you are. Self-hatred, far from it. I am the wild. Don't tempt me. Tell me a secret. Eyes on me. I cannot be tamed. Unleashed, but in control. I see right through you. Just a taste. Don't be afraid. This flavor. I'm famished. You're my prey now. You think you can win? The hunter and the hunted.
We got one laugh.
I totally expected a few more.
Yeah, I was totally expecting a couple more laughs. I don't know if I have any favorite lines from there. I just really like how a lot of the things just made me want to see more of her.
Yes.
Like, there's a lot of questions. How, what is her how did she get to this point? And like, where is home for her? And
Yeah.
like the Vasani thing, and like when she interacts with the other Vastayans, I would love to see. I've said already other cinematic, but another cinematic that featured her, Rengar, Rakan, and Zaya, just bringing
Bring
a
them
set.
all in.
Yeah, bring
From
a set.
Yeah.
Have a little family reunion.
Yeah, exactly. For some reason, I always thought she was, or I pictured her from Ionia, and I'm like, but you are right. We don't actually know. We've never been told or come across like actual information about that.
Yeah, we haven't yet. Maybe
yeah,
you guys know.
Yeah, but I don't know why I've always just pictured her from there.
Yeah.
But regardless, I think one of my favorite lines, where she's like, back when I was a kid, which is like, would have been like the baby form, a young form of a fox.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I love it. Obviously, that makes sense. But it's nice that they wove that in there.
Yeah.
And again, with back to the beginning, with a lot of the lines that we were getting with the interactions with the other heroes. I think one of the first ones was with Yasuo.
Yeah.
And something about their paths crossing again or something like that. But it reminded me of, I think it was the end of oh my gosh. Sorry, mind blank. There was a cinematic we watched with Yasuo and Yone, and at the end of that, Yasuo is on the boat leaving with Ahri, so they're on that little journey together.
Is it Kin of the Stained Blade? Is that the one?
I think so.
It,
Yeah.
it could potentially be Kin of the Stained Blade, but if you guys know what she's talking about, drop it in the comments.
Yeah, I think it's that one. But yeah, so at the end of that little episode, they're on the boat together, off on a journey. So I'm like, it could be referencing that moment, or maybe there's just another point in the League world that they've actually crossed paths again.
Yeah,
Or again, it's in game. But
you could be right, because she also has a line about Yone.
Yeah.
Yone faced his demons or something like that.
about his mask.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
that
yeah.
She-Wear was one too.
Yeah. Yone is a sick character.
Yes.
Listen, Yasuo may be like, he's been shown in a bunch of different cinematics, in like the Odyssey cinematic with Jinx, where he's like, he always is the character who comes off like perfect and flawless in his movements, like
calm, cool, collected.
yeah, but just still able to like dodge a bullet coming at him or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Just he's like And the bullet's like, "Wing!" And he's like unfazed, and he just goes back to reading his book. Like, that's Yasuo.
Yes.
But his brother is so sick. The first time we saw Yone with the mask,
yeah.
and that Shinigami that was taking control of whoever in that cinematic. Maybe it was King of the Stained Blade that I'm referencing again. It's just so vague to me at the moment. I want to
Yeah,
go back and watch
yeah.
it again because it was so
I'm
good.
pretty sure it's the same one. But yeah.
Wow, Yone is like one of my favorite design characters. He's
Yeah.
right up there with like Rengar for me. Like, oh man, his sword and his mask and just so cool.
Man. No, I really love her like attitude or just overall like mannerisms that they
Yeah.
have her saying in all these different lines. And like she does come across as like super confident. She like is grounded in terms of like she knows who she is.
Yeah.
And like she said what she's supposed to do now apparently.
Yeah.
But it was really cool to also see like her wisdom come out through all of these different lines.
Absolutely.
And apparently how she may be centuries old. Like I might be
I was
actually
ju-
right on that one.
I was just gonna say that. I'm like, yeah, and we literally, for as young as she looks, she is how old? Like how much have you seen? Like how long have you been around, sis?
Right, and because she's also said like, I fought with some of the best of them, So yeah, she's seen some things, been a part of some things, been a part of like a lot of battles, probably. Like,
Yes.
yeah, she's definitely seen some things.
All right. Well, we're also going to be taking a look at the art theme. Cannot wait to
Yeah.
see this. So, without further ado, let's hop right in. I'm just stoked to see all the layering of things and
Yeah.
all the ideas they played around because, like, the only other nine-tailed fox we know is QB, and
Yes.
QB is sick. So, like, hopefully we get to see some like kind of less calm forms of Ahri. I want to see her in like attack mode.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I would love to see that side of her as well.
All right, ready to hop in?
Yes.
All right, let's go. I love her outfit.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks super cool. Like a void version of her or something. It's a little fox.
Yeah, I noticed that in the theme we were watching. You could see his little face.
What?
I meant to mention that in the voice lines.
Yo,
Fire Ahri.
I love the music.
Yes.
This music literally makes my soul happy.
It's like Star Guardian Ahri.
Yeah, her and her like little fox ear bun. Oh man, the detail that comes in. Look at her little platforms, her little wedges.
Know. KDA, obviously.
I didn't. I mean, you were right on that one.
She's got a little speaker.
Yeah.
So there's her heart.
The phone taking a little snapshot of her with the little ears too.
Yeah.
Super. She's such a cute character.
Honestly.
Oh, the little spirits, little sprite things.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh.
Beautiful. Who is
Okay.
that? Oh.
Yeah. Where we first met Ahri.
I'm like, they haven't put cinematics in this before. This is awesome. Oh, dude.
That transition was awesome. Yeah.
I'm absolutely loving seeing all the different worlds that she's in.
Yes.
And the different graphic styles.
Yeah.
Sailor Moon Ahri. Wow.
Oh, look at that. Wow. Very
Yo. Wow. Hello, girl.
Cool.
Fantastic.
I was like, yeah, you a boss. Yeah.
Her tails there are so sick in that music video.
Yeah.
I don't think we've seen that one.
Have not, no.
No, that's another KDA video, probably.
Yeah.
Cool.
Wow.
Pixmondo turntable.
That's
And
cool.
the only one I noticed is the collie. I think in the front there.
Yeah.
Yo.
Wow, she has so many.
I was just gonna say, I love this
What?
one. Oh!
Those are so sick.
Yo, look at her tail. Oh!
What is this?
This is amazing.
Who works on this girl? Every one of these is every one of them is incredible.
Oh my goodness.
Let me see it. Let me see it.
Dude, the goose.
Yeah!
Oh my goodness, the goosebumps are so real right now.
Oh my god. Yes. So this was our This is the scene. Yeah, look at them all.
Wow.
Damn.
I love how they made it like
I
a like
love
like an
it.
EQ line with the faces.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was purposeful or they just meant to put all the faces on screen.
Oh my
That
god.
was fantastic. How do I even go back through that?
I was gonna say there are no choosing favorites, but there is a favorite.
Which one? Okay. I'll ask in a second. Let's just go through it.
Let's do this
Woo!
first.
That
Yeah.
was so good.
Wow.
I don't know where to start.
So we can start here. I would
Okay,
say,
at the start.
Yeah. So this is the same one that we saw in the voice lines, and I did mean to mention that if you do look at her orb, you
I
do
can see it
the
now.
little face, and I had noticed it, but it's not like the clearest like fox form, right? So I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's a face there. And as we've seen, it definitely is.
Yeah.
But I thought that was really cool. And
I'm seeing the little shape of the fox. Like this is the face. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I did notice it. But it was really cool to also like again see that continue. I mean, naturally throughout her other iterations.
Yeah. I'm gonna let it play as we're talking. This was
Yeah.
very cool. This void
Yeah.
version of her. I think it does it come back in? No, maybe it doesn't. Okay, so this void version of her is amazing.
Yes.
Just to see her in a bit more of a intimidating kind of skin.
It feels a bit evil.
Yeah, that's the thing. Intimidating and evil, and her flow, her hair behind her is just magnificent.
It's like her hair into her tails.
Yeah, I need to see Ahri in a new cinematic. Like need. I think she deserves it. 100%.
Yeah, I love these sketches actually because like they have like those little. They still pay attention to like the emotion that the face is giving.
Yeah,
off.
the little smiles.
Yeah, exactly. Little smirks of it that like it's done so well.
Yeah.
It's honestly as much as like the final pieces of artwork really inspire me. It's actually like the sketches truly inspire me too because like I know that that's where all the basics start off. And again, I always run into these situations where if I see the final work, sometimes you get so caught up and that's what you want your piece to look like that you mess up your sketches and stuff. Like it just seems so daunting. But if you break it down into sketches, then it seems a lot more feasible to do.
Yeah.
So I always love that they include stuff like this.
Yes. I gotta let it play, otherwise we're gonna make this like a 20-minute video on all the skins. But like, you are right, they are just absolutely fantastic. I love how in this one of her tails are fire.
Yeah, I'm like fire, Ahri.
Yeah, like so sick. All her different wardrobe is suits her so well.
Yeah, like they're all so damn on point.
Yeah,
They're so good.
I don't know. I just feel like her design, it lends itself so well to all the different directions that the artists want to go with her.
Yes. Yeah, I agree.
I like this. It reminds me a little bit with the sprites of Princess Mononoke vibe, and I like how when this comes in, you see the other spirit behind her, which I'm like,
You do see it in the sketch as well.
No, I know, but like, you just really see it here. And my question is like, okay, who is that? You also get to see. There's always a little fox beside her. There's a couple foxes.
There's a couple in this one.
There's always a couple foxes beside her, and I like how when she shoots her fireball or whatever, her little orb thing, it's in the shape of a fox.
Yes.
It's just so awesome.
I do think this is really cool, actually, and like the image behind her has the same stripes, face marks, or fox marks. So I feel like I'm like
they're not quite the same though. They look a little bit more ethereal. They just have more of a spirit vibe to them. But you are right. There's still the lines there.
Yeah.
They're just a little different, which I do appreciate so much. Like the fingers. The fingers are sure they're the same, but they're a little different. They look a little bit more ghostly and a little bit more, elongated and stuff like that.
Yeah. I also noticed there's one more little fox in the bottom left there, and the bottom right has a frog, or a toad or something.
Yeah.
Very cool. Anyway, I think that's one of my favorites.
I'm gonna skip over the cinematic here because we've already seen it, but love the transition here that they did.
Yes.
And then it goes into this I love the animation style in Star Guardian, and I think that honestly it should have its own show.
I agree.
Even if it doesn't, the line work here, I can appreciate it as a non-artist. The line work in that show is so sharp. I don't know what this style is specifically, but the studio that specializes in this style, or if that's what they do, they do it fantastically.
Yeah.
It looks great. It honestly looks great.
It looks so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I love that.
Yeah, who's her little friend there? Because that's just the cutest. And I just realized it's her. It's not like it's hair or anything. That's her tail
That comes up.
It comes up. It's like petting his head. That's so cute.
So adorable.
The big chibi-esque eyes.
And I love he's got the heart.
Yeah.
Man. And yeah, all her KDA stuff is just
Unreal. Like her with the short hair too. Like you always see her with the long hair, and then like, yo.
Yeah, they like
hello.
chopped it, but yeah. It looks great.
So good. Right? I love the this looks like a subway or something. Like the lights in the roof in the back. I'm always loving anything that really plays with that foreground to background depth of field kind of thing.
Yes. Yeah.
These were all fantastic.
Again, you see the textures like in her outfit there, the lines.
Mm-hmm.
I always love that sort of thing.
Yeah. I cannot get over the crystal tails. The crystal tails are way too good.
Yeah.
Like way too good. But all right, let's do favorite skins. What is your favorite skin in this one?
Favorite one I think was coming up near the end.
Near the end. Okay.
Oh gosh, they're.
In this room, I just want to pause. Who do we got here?
I was like, I love to see this too. Yeah.
Akali in the front.
Yeah. It's Kaisa.
Next. Yeah.
And then Ahri, and then Evelyn. I remembered this time.
Yeah, no, you are right. Yeah, you got them all. The reason why I'm like, oh yeah, that is Evelyn, because she has the most seductive look there.
Right? And her claws.
Yeah, she's a succubus for sure. Like 100%. Somebody in the comments was like, you should do Evelyn next. Wholesome. Super wholesome. And the four calls all like, yes, very wholesome.
Very wholesome.
I'm like, not fooling me.
Like, it's not quite the impression we've got so far, but.
No. It's not the impression. I know she's not wholesome. Come on. Total succubus. I'm not fooled.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I didn't even catch that one the first time.
Yeah, it went quick because it was just ripping. It was just ripping skins past us. But yeah, this one is fantastic as well.
Cool.
You can see all the foxes running along the roofs, even on the rooftops on the right side in the background. And she's like very Visaya mode here with her ears. They are very prominently fox ears.
Cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
This one kind of reminds me of Chun-Li. Chun-Li from Street Fighter. With that, Chun-Li's always got the like. Chun-Li had buns and like bows in her hair, but and was all blue and stuff like that. But just the styling of the clothes and the fact that it looks like a little bit schoolgirl for that culture.
Yeah.
I love it. Absolutely love it. It fantastic. It really is.
We got like gamer Ahri.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. Kind of.
This is so epic. Not the one I was thinking of for my favorite.
Yeah.
But like that one's coming up. But this one is so dope.
She looks like a queen.
Yeah.
Like
a snow queen.
Yeah, she looks like a queen with the little crown there.
Yeah. And I love that like her coat or whatever flips up to like almost mimic fox ears too.
Yes.
It's so on point again.
Yes. I'm like, yo, can I see this version of Ahri in that MMO, please? In like her little like the shrine temple snow forest area. Where you get closer and you start to see more foxes and stuff like that. Yeah. Man, I got so many ideas.
They could like start to follow you.
Yeah. Oh, just watch you from the distance, but you can't interact with them until you like get her favor or something.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be so cool.
Very cool. These are my favorite.
Oh, it's just that one.
Well, the final one. Actually, I love that we got to see the different iterations of it.
Yeah.
Because every one of those were like so well done.
This one.
Yeah, I don't like this one for me is like mind blowing. Like again, all of her skins are incredible.
Do you think it's because the way it's presented center and like it's got the background?
Oh, you're trying to be like it's a symmetry thing, isn't it, Ashley?
No, not at all. Not
but
at all.
I'm like,
I'm just saying,
you wouldn't be wrong.
No, I'm not saying. Others are done in the environment, and this isn't. So
true.
This is presented as a boom.
Yeah.
Here it is, right?
Yeah, it's
so it has
true.
way more impact.
Yeah.
If this one was done in a scene, it might not have as much impact.
That's
but
fair.
It's very front and center.
Yes.
So yeah, no, I wasn't focusing on the symmetry at all. This one is absolutely sick. I love it too, and I love how in that one and the snow one, it is a static image, but her orb is has animation to it.
Yeah, it looks like it would be moving. Yeah.
Doesn't look like it is moving.
Well,
what do you mean? Look, it is moving.
Sorry.
So what I'm trying to say is, stop cutting me off, man. I like the animation there. It's absolutely sick on the two orbs, like you know, here and in the fire one. Just amazing.
I also love the involvement of cards in with this one.
Yeah. Don't know what the cards is about, or it's the eternity symbol or infinity symbol.
Yes.
So maybe that's some nod to the fact that she lives forever.
True, yeah, that makes sense.
For a long time.
Yeah.
This one is very cool too, kind of like going back to like the poison ivy character, just kind of nature vibe.
Yeah, This one actually reminds me. So in one of her voice lines, she was talking to Lilia,
Yeah.
and Lilia is like not a centaur, but she's like half fawn. So this reminds me of like if she was in the same area as Lilia, this is
Yeah.
the outfit she would be in,
Yeah.
or this is the style, whatever that she would be in. So I can definitely picture her hanging out with Lilia right now.
Yeah, 100%. And, like, always with the tails, her tails
Yeah.
always, like, are a little bit ethereal.
Yes.
Like, her tails in the background aren't full fur, and I just always that appreciate about her because it makes me think about, like, oh, she's a mystic person. She's got that
Yes.
mysticism about her. She's
Yeah.
not just a person with a fuzzy tail, right?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
that's absolutely awesome. Yeah, this one is amazing too. Um,
Yes.
like,
I think my favorite part about this one is that it's actually like a fox skull. Maybe it's not a fox skull, but anyway, it's a skull instead of the actual like animal in her orb.
yeah, I don't know what animal that skull reminds me of. More like, honestly, it reminds me of, for some reason, of like a raptor's skull. Now, I know that raptors wouldn't be just running around in Ari's forest stuff. I get that. Doesn't matter. Okay, what we can say about this scene is that she has killed somebody
Yes.
below her. It may be a raven skull. There are ravens in the scene, and
Uh,
I can't help but think,
it's got teeth. It doesn't have a beak.
I don't even know. So the ravens remind me of the character we just watched, Swain, and she
Yes.
does have a soldier here, and you see a sword in the lower left. So I'm just like, I wonder if this scene is the inspiration or whatever, or the direction they're trying to say is like a still from a battle with Noxus or a battle with, if not Noxus, the armor reminds me of Demacia.
Right.
Yeah, that's kind of what it more reminds me of, because Noxus armor seems more just aggressive, and Demacian armor says the word I want to say is like it looks more noble. It's like Horde
Yeah.
armor versus Alliance armor. You can just
Yeah.
tell what's Alliance and what's
Yeah.
Horde,
Yeah.
right? So yeah, this armor looks more Demacian to me,
Yes.
and no idea what skull she has there, but she has a skull, and she's clearly got this little murderous intent look on her
Yeah.
eyes, which is just like, don't mess with this version of Ari.
Right?
I love it.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god. I think all of the artwork is just so great on all of this stuff.
Yeah,
Like I can't say enough good things about it.
yeah.
And this, I love that they brought them all in at the end because we knew there was a lot, but like
Wallpaper material. If you
Yeah.
are an Ari fan, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 different skins in this image, and I'm not even sure if that's all the images from this video, but if it is, that is a lot. I don't think
Yeah.
we've seen any other hero. Most of them have like 7, 8 skins, which
Yeah.
is a lot, and we were like, okay.
Yeah.
But this theme only came out a couple months ago, if I'm not mistaken. So it's one of the newer ones, and honestly, it did such a good job.
No, I thought it was like
Oh, it came out a couple days
I was gonna
ago.
say it was like 3 days ago.
Okay, it was maybe it was the voice lines came out a couple months ago or something like that.
Yeah, I think that might be it.
Either way, amazing.
Yeah.
League of Legends, this is how you do it. Going forward in 2023, I really want to shout out the art team and just say that absolutely, this is it. I'm like bringing in the cinematics, bringing in the 3D model rotating on the on the disc or whatever,
Yeah.
bringing in as they've done before with the 2D images and how they do the layering. I just like how they brought in those extras.
Yes.
It fully rounded it out for me, and
Yeah.
this was like I don't know how they made the art experience more enjoyable than the last ones we did.
Right?
But like so far, this has been the most enjoyable one, and I'm like,
Yeah.
can we go back and redo the other heroes now? Can we do some reworked art themes or something like that?
Yeah. I would agree.
Yeah,
Like totally one of the most enjoyable ones we've watched so far.
yeah,
It's just so incredible.
yes.
I feel like I keep saying incredible. I'm sorry, my like vocabulary is so limited apparently. Anyways,
She's
it's-
numbed your brain with her
Exactly.
awesomeness.
That's exactly it. I'm just like, wow. Just wow
Yeah.
over all of this. Like it's again, all the styles are so consistent to who she is.
Yeah.
It's so phenomenal. It's
Yeah.
really inspiring.
Yep, yep. Every time we watch these, honestly, we just want to dig a little bit more into our creative, spaces
Yeah.
and produce something. So we really appreciate the inspiration and motivation that it gives us. Honestly, you guys will have to let us know what your favorite skin is because there were a lot here.
Yeah.
And honestly, if you know what they're all called, if you're that much of a lore guru, you could drop all the names of these skins down in the comments below so we can learn what they all are
Yeah.
or what they're all referencing or where they all belong to.
Yeah.
And let us know if Ari is a character that gets on your nerves every game of League of Legends that you play. Other than that, I think I'm done gushing about this one. This was 10 out of 10.
Yes.
100%.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
agree. I can't say enough.
All right. Well, let's wrap it up there. As always, please like, share, and especially subscribe. And we'll see you in the next one. All right. Bye.
Bye.